Hello everybody, welcome back to Card Game Guru here today, and today we're playing a companion list deck for the first time in a while. We are playing green-white Hardened scales. Why aren't we playing Luris? Why is there no Luris in this deck? That is questionable. Do I own a Luris? I do not own a Luris. I'm going to be adding a Luris to the sideboard. Probably cutting Deafening Silence, probably. Yeah, we'll cut a Deafening Silence for a Luris. But anyways, we're here playing Hardened Scales today. Just playing green-white Hardened Scales, playing a white for Arcbound Mouser. This was brought to you by a 5-0 finish in a league from Big AO. A little bit of an older deck list, but I've always been a fan of these Hardened Scales decks, so I'm always wanting to play them if I get the chance. Just doing your normal Hardened Scales things, new Modern Horizons cards. We got Mouser, 1-mana, 1/1 modular lifelink. Seems pretty alright against Burn. Obviously Urza Saga. Zabaz as well. Nothing else in the main deck that's jumping out at me. And Void Mirror out of the sideboard. But with all that being said, as you guys know, remember to smash that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Helps me, helps the channel, helps everything moving forward. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see content like this on a daily basis. We're getting a good amount of viewers, but almost no subscribers. So please remember to smash that subscribe button. I don't know why I said it that way. Let's go ahead and jump into a game. Here we are for game one. We did get the Luris as a companion. Man, I don't like that this enters tapped. I think we're going to keep, though. So, I think we start with, depending on what our opponent does, I'm thinking Hardened Scales, turn 1, turn 2, draw an untapped land, play Hangerback Walker, maybe? Blood Crypt tapped. Okay, so I think we're safe to run out the Hardened Scales here. No companion from our opponent. We're just going to keep drawing Hangerback Walkers. Pass turn. I wonder if this deck is secretly good, but I'm not 100% sure because you have like Solitude you have to worry about. You have to worry about Prismatic Ending. Oh, our opponent played a White Source. I do not like that. Throne of Geth. Alright, well we'll lead with Ancient Stirrings. Here I don't think we want 4th Hangerback Walker. I don't hate the Ravager. I'm looking at like Ozolith Ravager. I also don't hate taking land here. I think we'll just take our land and make sure we hit our land drop. Play the Power Depot tapped. Pass turn. We don't really need to Pithing Needle anything here. What is our opponent playing? Are they on the Rakdos midrange? Am I getting Helixed here? Faithless Salvaging. Dredge. Ah. We're getting dredged. Interesting. Ooh, there's a Conflagrate. Opponent's got to take a nat. Oh, it's a discard then draw? That's rude. I don't care what their field looks like. I care about what their graveyard looks like. Let's make it a little bit smaller, I suppose. Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Lava Dart. Excuse me? Maximize velocity. Wait a minute. What am I playing? What is our opponent doing? Is that a Phoenix? Excuse me? Are you casting the Creeping Chills? No, you're not, so. Oh. Okay, we're going to take 6. We're down to 2? That's absurd. Okay, okay. They have 1 Lava Dart. 1 Conflagrate. So if they don't have a second land, we're fine for now. We can play Urza Saga here. What do we want to play? Pithing Needle? What are we Pithing Needling? There's 2 Scalded Tarns, 2 Mesas, 2 Foothills, so let's go like Arid Mesa maybe? Okay, and then we'll play Hanger back on... Oh, we don't have a sack outlet, do we? Yeah, we're just dead. We're just dead. I was thinking I could play Throne of Geth and Sacrifice, but we cannot. A little bit slow off the back there. Voidmere. It stops their Lava Darts and their Creeping Chills. No, Creeping Chill you don't cast, do you? Let me check real quick. I don't think so. Let me check. Whenever Creeping Chill's put in your graveyard from your library, you may exile it. If you do, it deals 3 damage. So it's a trigger, it's not a cast, so Voidmare is not great. Damping Sphere, not super interested in. I like Relic, I like Crypt. I like Cage. Do we like Paths as well, maybe? Cards we do not like. Could probably cut the Mouser. Let's cut a Throne of Geth. What else do we want to cut? I like Walker. It makes blockers. Maybe Ballista's not great. Just trim a Zabaz. And a Pithing Needle. Try it like that. Yeah. See how that goes. I'm still questionable on the paths. Maybe I'm not supposed to bring those in. So we got Hardened Scales, Ballista, Stirrings. Sure. A little tight on green here, but I think we should be okay. Gemstone Caverns. Sure. What are we exiling? Nothing? Just not exiling anything? Seems like a choice you're allowed to make, but I don't appreciate it. Lava Dart. Okay. Sure. Horizon Canopy, Hardened Scales. Pass turn. So now we can decide between next turn Stirrings or playing a 2-2 Ballista, or waiting until turn 3 to play it as a 3-3. When it cracks their Foothills... I think we got a Stirrings. I think we got to find some graveyard hate. What is it? Cathartic Reunion time? Sure. Discards 2 Dredgers. Opponent's doing obnoxious things. 1 Creeping Chill. That's fine. So I do think we need the Stirrings here. And hopefully find a graveyard spell, a graveyard hate. Worker, Ballista, Thicket. Well, I suppose we're going to take a Ballista. Any order to the rest of those. That was not the greatest hit in the world, as you could imagine. Let's play a 2-2 Arcbound Worker and pass our turn. Look at us casting our 2-2 modulars for 1 mana against this nonsense. That's the world we live in, huh? Creeping Chill, yes sir, or yes, and you do you. They have 1 Phoenix in their graveyard, 1 Ox. Maybe I was supposed to take a worker there. So next turn I could play a 2-2 and a 2-2-2s. A Ballista and a worker. I don't think we're winning this game, but that was a line we had that I definitely did not notice. Not 100% sure what our opponent's going to do here. Probably Life from the Loam. Okay. So that's a 1 spell for the Phoenix. They have 1 dart, right? I guess they can dart Ancient Grudge. That's gross. Yep, there's the grudge. They got a dart too. Sure. So now we're... Oh, they have 2 phoenixes. Oh, sure, that makes more sense. So we're down to 5. That's disgusting. What can we draw? Stirrings. Okay, let's go to 4. See what we can find off the stirrings. Crypt, Ozolith, Ozolith. We can kill a phoenix here, right? So we can kill a phoenix and crypt them. Not sure that helps with anything. It's definitely something we can do. Move a counter. Move a counter. Crypt. Crypt you. Bastard. What you got, opponent? No burn spell, preferably. Scalding Tarn is not a burn spell. 19. Sure. First damage. No biggie. Cathartic Reunion. Back for game or match 2. Maybe this should just be another removal spell. I guess that Deafening Silence that I cut for Luris would definitely be coming in this matchup. Yeah, I don't hate it. We'll keep. So we have turn 1 Scales. Turn 2 Zabaz and the Worker into Ballista on 3, maybe 4. That's fine. Play the Hardened Scales. Pass turn. I think this deck really needs another free sack outlet for the modular creatures. I think that would help tremendously. Mountain. I'm playing against Burn. Burn or Jund Saga. Or Zoomerjund, as the cool kids are calling it these days. Play with fire. Feels like Burn. What are we going to draw? Something spicy. I would take a Mouser. Not necessarily a Horizon Canopy. Play Ink Moth. Cast Worker. Cast Zabaz. Pass turn. Oh, I did that backwards and I was supposed to Zabaz and then Worker. Rip. Yep. Should have a 3/3 here. It's going to be a thick Arcbound Worker, though, if they kill the Zabaz. Eidolon. Lava Spike. Sure. So we're just racing here. Lava Spike. Sure. Zabaz. Huh. Okay. I don't hate playing this here, so... Play Razorverge Thicket. Cast the Zabaz. I would like to keep this one, please. Trigger. I would like to put them on the Arcbound Worker. Yes. 6/6, thank you. So it's going to get an additional counter from Zabaz and an additional counter from Hardened Scales. Should actually be a 7/7 right now. That's okay. Then we will play a Ballista on 1, which will be 2 with Hardened Scales. And will be lethal next turn. So we can just attack for 9. or 10 and then ping them for 2. Or if we need to deal more than that, we can attack for whatever, blow up our worker, move the counters to ballista. Arid Mesa, okay. Cracks the Arid Mesa, down to 11. Doing our work for us, I like it. Sacred Foundry. You're not putting that into play untapped, are you? Whew. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We do need to watch out for the smash to smithereens out of the sideboard, though, from our opponent. Opponent scoops it up. Okay. We're going to draw on a Ravager after sacking the Canopy. That'd have been a good one. Let's go to the sideboard for burn. Void Mirror, no thank you. Damping Sphere, no. Don't really need any Graveyard Hate or a Pithing Needle. Looking like Snakeskin Veil, Nature's Claims. Don't really need Needle. We can trim a Throne of Geth and a Zabaz. We might actually trim an Ancient Stirrings. Yeah, let's trim an Ancient. Back for game 2. I would like to reveal Lurrus as my companion. That is a handful of lands, huh? On the draw against Burn. What can Saga get us? Nothing great. I think we got a mulligan. This one's fine. I've had better. We'll keep. I think we're going to put the Citadel on the bottom. And I actually think we're going to lead with Autozolith instead of Zabaz. Play with fire again, sure. So the reason we want to lead with Ozolith, it kind of gives us like protection against their removal spells. Especially if they're going to kill our Hangerback Walker. So then we can move the counters to the token. It's a little bit slower, but I think that's what we got to do. Turn 2 we can go Zabaz Worker. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go Ozolith. Oh, cancel. If we draw a removal spell, we might be able to just kill our opponent on 3. I don't want to do the math right now, but it's definitely something we can do, given the opportunity. Maybe. There we go. Mountain. Okay. We got Eidolon time? That's rude. Ooh, that's a really good draw. The Nature's Claim actually kills the Eidolon. Alright. Is there a world where I want to blow up something of mine? I don't think so. I think we're just going to Nature's Claim. Take 2 but gain 4, so we're going to go to 20. Opponent took a whole... Oh, they gained the... Oh. Oh, yeah, I knew that. My god, I goofed. Then I think we can get away with playing Zabaz here. Because if they're going to kill it during their turn, the counters are going to move to the Ozolith anyways. The next turn, play Worker and Hangerback Walker. Opponent's down to 4 cards, and we're still at a healthy 16. Suspended a Rift Bolt, sure. Lava Spike, sure. Down to 13, so Virtual 10 with the Rift Bolt. Virtual 7 with the Rift Bolt, okay. So we need to get something going here. Another Hangerback Walker is not what I wanted. So let's play the Worker. Doesn't that trigger with an extra counter? If modular trigger with ability would put one or more +1 kind of creature you control, put that in. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Hayrack Walker on 1. It's been a great game for it to have a Ravager in our hand. I think our opponent would be just dead if we had a Ravager. Just attack for 1 here. Hope our opponent bricks on a few draws. I'm trying to think of what can pull us out here. Nature's Claiming, not the Eidolon would have been a good one. Here comes the Rift Bolt. Straight at the noggin, didn't even think about it. Eidolon, sure. It's not great for us. Hardened scales. Well, we can either play into the Eidolon. I don't have red mana or white mana. Suppose we can just animate an Ink Moth and attack here. Do I want to go to 5? Is 5 any different than 7? Yes, because they would need... For 7, they need Boros Charm plus the 3 mana burn spell. And for 5, they just need burn spell, burn spell. So we're going to animate Eidolon. Or Ink Moth. Make it a creature. Move to combat. Can't really do anything here. That's fine. Attack for 1. Looks like we might be going to game 3, unfortunately. I will block and put a counter on my Hangerback Walker. That was the plan. I wonder if we need to add some kind of red mana to the mana base to be able to activate Zabaz. Skullcrack. We're down to 4. We're down to 19, sure. Opponent passes. Put a counter on the Hangerback Walker. Okay. Horizon Canopy. Well, I can't tap that one for mana. So we will make this a 1/1. Move to combat. Attack. I want to attack with the Hangerback Walker too. I don't hate it. Unlocks the other Hangerback Walker if they block. We'll just leave it back. Opponent's at 2 infect. Okay, we're slowly getting there. Slowly. I need my opponent to draw lands for the rest of the game. I would also accept a Nature's Claim. Rift Bolt. Okay? So I feel like we're dead. If I had to make a guess. Let's sack Horizon Canopy. Draw a card. Throne of Geth. Doesn't really do a whole lot, does it? Guess it gives us a sack outlet. We need a land for it to matter, though. Ravager. So, we're dead, I believe. We're going to go to 1. It's fine. Let's make him kill us, at least. If I would have drawn a land there, I could have went to 2. Played the Ravager. assuming that the Horizon Canopy drew a land instead of the Throne of Geth. Played Ravager. Sacked a Hangerback Walker. Made this a 3/3. Or make this a 2/2. Move the counters to Ozolith. Yeah, my opponent would just be dead here. So we gotta hope that they have a land in their hand and they draw another land. And they attack with the Eidolon. That's our out. Arid Mesa, okay. You draw something that doesn't kill us, and I don't think that's in the deck. I think we need to draw a Saga. Oh, that's ridiculous. I goofed. Sure. I also forgot to put a counter on the Hangerback Walker. It's fine. We're dead anyways. Right? Feel kind of dead. I look kind of dead. Okay. Opponent's at 4 infect. Slowly getting there. I don't know why our opponent didn't add Luris to their hand there. Seems like an interesting game decision. What you got, opponent? We going to game 3? I feel like we're going to game 3. Play another Eidolon. Light up the stage. Yeah, that's fine. Can I get 2 lands off the light up the stage, please? Roiling Vortex land. Well, that's unfortunate. Why don't they just cast a Roiling Vortex? I'm just dead. Okay. Sure. Void Mirror. Still don't think I want any of these sideboard cards against Burn. Maybe a Relic. Just to stop the Luris nonsense. But I'm not sure what we cut for it. Like a Throne of Death, maybe? That's fine. We'll try that. Run it back like this. And let's jump right into game 3. I would like to play first. Reveal Luris. Thank you for asking. Oh my god. No, I don't think I can keep this, right? Oh, I did not mean... Okay. We are just good at Magic today, huh? Sure, let's lead on Saga. Right? No, lead on Forest. Saga on 2. We should have played Inkmoth, actually. Hopefully our opponent kept a slow hand as well. Wow, I can't believe we kept 5 lands Ballista. That feels bad. Mountain. Okay. Play with fire? Suspended Riftbolt, sure. Inkmoth Nexus. Play Urza Saga. Wonder if this deck needs like a Shadow Spear. I feel like it might. I feel like it would not hurt this deck to play one of Shadow Spear. Maybe cut like a Mouser. Maybe a Throne of Death. Or a Worker. I don't think you need... I mean, you could probably cut a Zabaz, right? It's a legendary creature. I don't think you need 4 legendary creatures. It's probably too many. Okay. Where are they pointing this Riftbolt? Probably at my noggin. Oh, at the Ballista? Excuse me? I mean, I'm just going to Ballista your head. And not take 3. That's fine. I mean, I'll trade a Ballista for a 3 damage burn spell. Just don't play an Eidolon. That's all I ask. There's no Eidolons. Inspiring Vantage, okay. I wonder if they're supposed to take them out post-board against us. Probably. Suspended another Riftbolt. That's fine. Suspended 2 more Riftbolts. Okay. So we're definitely not playing any creatures. Just going to get torched. Ravager's a good draw. I will accept a Ravager. Play Inkmoth Nexus. And we're not playing Ravager here, so no reason to do anything. So now we have to decide for next turn, are we going to make another construct, or are we going to just use the mana? And I'm leaning towards just using the mana. Make a token, go get a Ozolith probably. Play Ravager and Ballista maybe. Just get as many artifacts on the board as we can that represent lethal with the Inkmoth. I think that's our path. With this slow of a hand. Our opponent kept a slow hand too and burnt our Ballista. Eidolon's fine. Still think there should be a Shadow Spear in the deck, but that's okay. Make a token. With that information, do we want to make another token? I don't hate it. So we don't have to take 4 off the Eidolon. I think we can. Not really doing anything else. I don't think this adds a whole lot to the board. Drew another Saga anyways, sure. Activate Saga. We can get a Relic here. So we're looking at like Arcbound Workers, Zabaz, Ozolith. And I think if we're going for... What the hell was that? A Ravager kill. We should grab an Ozolith. Yeah, so let's grab the Ozolith. Play another Saga. Trigger. I think we can also just pressure our opponent here with their own Eidolon. Opponent's down to 15. Okay. Maybe. I guess they can still block. Next turn we can either make another token off the Saga, or we can Ballista Ravager. And I think we might actually just have lethal next turn if they tap out. So let's do some math here. So we play Ravager. We sack everything but the Ozolith to put it on the counters on the Ravager. We then sack the Ravager to put the counters on the Inkmoth. So how many? That'd be 3, 6, 7, almost. Not quite. Opponent's also not doing a whole lot, so could also just Saga again. Razor Verge Thicket. Sure. So let's attack for 6. I mean, we're going to lock our opponent under their own Eidolon here. If they don't block, and if they do, we can go Ballista on 2 maybe. Oh, they're not even blocking. Yeah, let's just make another token, I suppose. And if you're going to bolt one of our tokens, so be it. Nope. Sure. Take 8, go to 5. That is fine with me, opponent. I don't know what they're waiting on. Maybe a path? Put it down to 5. We'll play Inkmoth Nexus Pass. Now, next turn, I don't think we want to use the Saga to make a token. It didn't even matter. Didn't even have to math. As always, guys, if you like the content and want to see more, remember to smash that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see content like this on a daily basis. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.